Tell you what, it's a good looking bike. So this is my Honda 300L CRF 73 plate. Got it a few weeks ago. This is my first time out on it, taking it to the woods. I've been out on the roads, but you don't really get to test the bike out properly. I made sure I tried to get one with already K-Tech suspension inserts and a K-Tech rear shock, just because it's just going to cost too much. I didn't want to buy the bike what was going to cost a certain amount, and obviously buying all suspension because I wanted to do loads of mods like handguards, bits of plastics, levers, bars were essential really. When you get these bikes, the bars are all full. When I first picked up the bike off the guy, the bars were a bit bent. Like, it weren't the clamps, it was actually the bar what was bent. And then I put some risers in there, try and tie some graphics in to match with bits of red. I put some Michelin tracer tyres on. I want to get some run flats. I think that'd be pretty good. Get some run flats on there, then you can drop the pressures down a bit more and you're not too worried about hitting sort of heavy stuff. Because when you try and hit some logs and you try and go into it a bit faster, you end up bashing into your rims, or you might pinch your inner tube. So if you've got some run flats, you can do sort of a bit more harder stuff, and obviously if you get a punch you can still get on. Yeah, that's it really. I might get some better mirrors. These are alright, but a little bag on the back with the rack, so I can put my tools, pump, tyre gauge. That's about it really. Yeah, it's a great bike so far. Need to do some more trips on it. I have got a 300 two-stroke, but I wanted this to try and get me out from my house, so I can ride from my house and then come to like these woods or any sort of green lanes. But I wanted to obviously ride from my house, get ready, and then head off, and then that's my day. So we'll start her up. Got a little storage box back there. I haven't put anything in there yet. The exhaust is still standards. I quite like the quietness because you can go into places and you're not going to disrupt anything. No one's going to really hear you. So it's kind of nice. Turn ABS off, which is needed. You just hold down this button. Obviously that's off now, but I'll turn it on. So that's ABS on, yeah, when you can't see the light. So when you want to do some off-road or anything where the tyre's going to slip and the brake's going to cut in, that's it, hold that down. And then we can start getting up bits like this. So it's clipped into my helmet. So a lot of this is first gear really. Normally do this second gear. Bearing in mind this is still a bit damp in the woods, so. Oh wow. Bloody good so far. Rides really well. A lot better with the K-Tech suspension. Just try and get up this. Whoa! Whoa, it gets up really well. There's a lot of traction. But I think that helps from the rear K-Tech, allowing you to compress in and dig in. Let's try that again. Oh, first gear. I'd normally do that in second gear on my KTM 2-stroke, but this is first gear and does it really well. Let's try that again. Nice and clean. Oh, lovely. Oh my god, I'm so impressed with this. Let's try the bigger one. This one's a little bit bigger and it's a bit loamier. Whoa! Oh my god, I am so impressed with this bike. Wow. Oh wow, so bloody good. It gets up that really easy for a bigger bike. Really impressed. I put the Michelin tracers on. They're helping so much, and I just let their pressures down. I think I've got 9 in the back PSI and 12 PSI in the front, but I think I will get some run flats soon. Right, let's try and go over these. These are a bit more challenging. Wow, they're not small. Well, they're challenging because this is only a bit bigger than the bike length, so you'll get that, and then you've got to set up properly to go over that one. Do some little loops. This is a little circuit around here. Whoa, she's soft. It's just trying to figure out the bike. Obviously this is my first go off-road on it. Obviously I haven't ridden here since like summertime, so it's a lot more damp and the leaves are covering a lot of stuff. This is sliding. Wow, it's like a tractor. It really does just start pulling up. We're going to do a little bit more through the woods before it gets too dark. So back into first gear, I think, and then we'll try. I think I might go there, set up over that, bearing in mind this is going uphill as well, so we'll see how the bike grips. Oh good, still on. So we're set up like this. I'm on a hill. I'm going to try and bounce the back when I get close to get over it. Whoa, wow, she jumped there. Wow, she got a lot of traction. Should we see about this one? It's going downhill, so I'll go uphill, try and jump the log. The clutch is really light as well with one finger. That's all you need. So this one might be a little bit... Well, she does grip. Oh. This one's going to be a bit harder, I think. Oh, God. I don't know why the ABS has turned itself off. I think it's when you turn the end, like you turn it off by there, you then need to redo it again. I don't know what's going on there. ABS is going a bit weird. There we go. Has that done it? Let's try and ride. See, when I was first trying to find out more about these and seeing if it was the right bike for me to get, I was watching videos on YouTube and Midwest come up and he was riding it and he just sort of slated it and didn't really sell it to me. But I reckon if he had the suspension upgrades and actually had some time to ride it and take it out for a day, obviously like tyres, all the main sort of bits to make it feel like your bike, it would have gave a bit more of a positive effect on the bike. And I reckon obviously if it weren't just that video I watched, and I watched loads of others and people commenting saying I think it's just you, which was kind of true, because once I got on it and I've taken it for a ride, bloody is a good bike for how much they cost and what you can do on the bike. It's great. Obviously you need little bits, like I said, suspension, but once you do them bits, the bike is spot on. And yeah, I'm really looking forward to doing more stuff on it and seeing what the bike can do, because you know, it's a sort of big bike. It's a 300, still a little bit weighty, but when you're riding it, it does move like a light bike. But definitely if you want to start doing harder things, getting over logs or anything like that, definitely tyre choice. I would really recommend the Michelin tracer. So I've got the 120, 90, 18 at the rear, and then the front I've got a, I think it's a 90, no, it's an 80 120. So that's the front. Really good. Obviously these are brand new tyres put on yesterday. So this is the stuff I end up doing, yeah. I end up letting my tyre pressures down, thinking, oh, it'd be easy to just pump my tyres up, because I've got one of these electric pumps that go onto your battery. But you can also connect to your battery with one of these, the ones that do like your fast charging. I thought it already had one on there. Lucky I had this. But the only problem is now trying to connect it on. I need to take more stuff off to get onto it, so I've had to undo the bolt. A job you think was going to take, what, five minutes? It's probably taken about half an hour now. Need to pump this up, pull it back together. So I've managed to connect on. When you do this, better off just chucking your bike on, turn it on, don't drain your battery then. So it's connected up. This is my little pump. Noisy little thing. Bang on, so that was about 30-40 seconds, 30 psi in the rear. That'd be alright to get me home. So, do the front, then we can go. Woohoo! That's the front done, 31 psi in the front. Now we can start putting it back together. Alright, shut that off. Disconnect these. Lovely. Very important bit of kit when you come out. Tool roll. So you have all your Allen keys are in there, all different sizes. Then you have all your spanners, socket. It is pitch black now, we're in a set of woods. What else do you need? Bike. I'm sort of warm, hands are a little bit cold, but let's get going. Let's go and get a hot drink. Bloody boot. Oh, it's the trousers. The trousers caught my peg. Now I just wasted more fuel. Hopefully I've got enough to get home. Well, let's turn the ABS off. Come down the wrong bit. Oh, there's a log there. Oh, I need to go that way. Well, it's a lot different when you can't see. I ride these woods quite often and whoa, back end's kicking about, it's pretty fun. So, gotta go through this way. I think there's one log jump I've got to get over. Yeah. Oh. Then you just got to be careful with the logs that are on the floor. They're the ones who'll get you. The ones that are just floating about, hidden under the leaf. Nearly there, nearly. Oh, see, what did I say about the logs? That one on the floor just needs to hook me out. Wipe the front wheel out.